Hey guys, I'm just doing this video because it's a lot easier for you guys. Anyways, so as a very few of you know, I have decided not to go to Bethel School of Supernatural Ministry this year. There's a few reasons why, and I kind of was very conflicted before, and even when I sent out the support letter, it was a spontaneous move because I was just, it's ironic that I was talking about kicking fear in the face. I felt like an obligation or something to go to Bethel second year just because I did first year, and so after that you do second year and everybody's all excited for me, and I wanted to be excited too, but I just always hesitated when I would say like, oh yeah, like I'm going. And obviously like finances was a huge aspect of that, but I still, even beyond that, because even first year I didn't have all the finances I needed, but I was still very at peace before going and in my decision, and just trusting and knowing that God would provide, whether it was through a job or just through other people like donating throughout the year. So I don't know, I just never want to do anything with outside of God's peace. And I was talking with a few people like back at home and stuff, and I'm seeing a lot of like really awesome roots being starting to grow within my church, community-wise, and community is something that I admired most about Bethel, and just how tight everybody was, and everybody was in unity, and just so encouraging, empowering one another, and just really pulling out the gold in one another. And I definitely want to be a part of that, like here at my church. And I know Bethel raises people up to go out and, you know, share with other people what you've gained and learned. And so my passion is people, to do life with people, to encourage them, to love them for who they are, and for them to understand their identity in God, and all the authority that they have in that, and all that that entails. So I'm going to stay here in SoCal, just get really involved with the church, just work, kind of reestablish myself here, and just really create a very solid foundation of community to grow with and to do life with and empower one another. I mean, these are just ideas and stuff, but planning another trip back to Africa, just doing ministry. I want to, you know, go out in the streets and just every so often just bring a team to just go out and love on people, you know, and not just make that like a project in itself, but like make that a lifestyle. And that's what we've learned to do in first year, and that's what I plan to do and continue to grow in, versus forgetting everything that I learned. Like I definitely am going to be much more intentional about who I meet with and stuff. So I'm really, really excited. Like I have a lot of peace about this decision, and although I'm very, very upset that I will not get to see my friends up north and continue to do life with them, I just really feel peace about this decision. And I didn't get all my funds in for my security deposit. I told God, I was like, you know, because I just didn't know which way to go. I didn't know whether I was going to stay, whether I was going to go. So I was like, hey God, like if I don't have a clear answer, like if you want me to go to second year, give me $450 by July 14th, just the deadline from donors, and I will go. And I was $200 short. So yeah, I mean, that kind of was my answer. So I'm really excited for whatever God has me to do. I mean, He can use me, anybody, wherever they are, wherever they're at, wherever they decide to go. So I'm just really, really excited for what God's gonna do, and just reestablishing my life and community here, and just cultivating exactly what was up there down here. And who knows, I can go back to second year anytime I want. I could go next year, the year after that, or who knows. Whatever God wants me to do is what I want to do. Like I said, I have a lot of peace about this decision, and I'm sorry for the confusion, and thank you guys for being so encouraging and supporting in either way of my decision.
Since making this decision, like things have been opening up a lot. I got an interview for a new job at Starbucks, and I mean, we're gonna start doing a college group at church, and there's just join the worship team and whatnot. So I'm just really excited for what that all entails, and all the community I will develop there, and influence and whatnot. So it's looking really good. It's not like I'm just gonna not do anything with this. I'm gonna continue to move forward in my relationship with God. I don't have to, you know, I don't have to necessarily move anywhere or go anywhere to grow deeper. It's not the only way you can grow deeper with God, and I just am excited to take on this challenge to continue to excel in that here, just, you know, outside of the Bethel community, and doing it on my own, obviously partnering with leadership within the staff of my church, mentors and influencers and whatnot, and like I said, community. So I'm really excited.
Yeah, this decision it's gonna be really good, and I will, yeah, to all my Bethel friends, I love you guys and I miss you so much, but please feel free to come down and visit me anytime. My house is completely open to you guys, and I want to take a trip down to SoCal. So yeah, thank you guys so much for understanding and for supporting me, and I'm excited for what's next.